Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit is currently on a generational run of destroying Akaash Singh, a.k.a. the co-host of Andrew Scholl's podcast, Flagrant. Hey, Akaash Singh, shut the fuck up and never talk shit again. Focus on your ran-through thought wife. Now, those are fighting words. Surely, there has to be more to unpack here. What's with this beef? See, a couple years ago, Fresh and Fit went on Flagrant, and it turned into essentially a gotcha moment where they were just getting roasted for their advice in the manosphere on how to be high-value men, right? Akaash really was laying it on thick and was criticizing them for this, that, and the other thing. It's not important. Seems like Myron never forgot about that beef and released this video, along with other receipts, regarding their relationship. It's not a good look. It's not a good look.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period.
Akaash only dates brown. Akaash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
So
Indian
this
woman that
is
was
like
important to
loyal
me.
through and through. Okay.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I was probably there in those frat houses. Me, a white boy with motion? Are you kidding me? Keep watching.
Actively trying to have an orgy and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time.
Yo. Huh?
I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
First of all, your wife talking about another man's meat is crazy. Second of all, let's broadcast that while in a public relationship. The amount of embarrassment that is headed his way from her behalf, but really it turns into the simp's responsibility. This is almost too much.
And I remember that he what kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch porn while using a vibrator. What? I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
What?
I'm just thinking of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
Talk. She just said she can't even fantasize about getting off to her own husband.
Yeah, and so I was
using.
using.
You and your husband split finances, and I'm gonna be really fucking honest.
I don't.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
First of all, that's a fucking red flag. I'm not like, no joke. I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money, and my money is my money.
This is truly a fate worse than death. I feel bad. Honestly, this is soul-crushing.
And look, have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, I went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money! Okay?
I don't know if you watch The Boys, but I love him on The Boys.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Oh yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler, and who else?
Do you know why I think I have like a good marriage? I think it's because my husband's never here. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments that I'm using my husband.
Yeah, I can't watch this. So that was the post that kickstarted this whole thing. After going back and forth on X over the past couple years. And then he released more. Hey, Akaash Singh, Shut the Fuck Up Forever, Part 2, receipts below. Your wife swore she was a virgin. Married simps like you and Andrew Scholl's keep proving us right. 3 years after your weak-ass woman lecture on your trash podcast. 3 things always come out. The sun, the moon, and truth.
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her? If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. I remember I was just like, what? But she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sure. Did you lie, or did you come right out and say like, oh, me too, or was it what did that conversation go like?
I don't.
Popping my pussy in white boy frat houses, and I'm a virgin. It doesn't match. The math is not mathing there.
Remember how it came. I think she said
You
it.
blacked out?
She said it, and then I was like...
When she said, I'm a virgin, you went, your heart exploded?
Yeah.
Well, you get happy. He said nothing compared to.
Exactly, dude. I was
a stallion compared to anybody else.
That's great. So happy.
Yeah, that for
so
sure.
relieved.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it felt right. It was like, oh, God brought me this person that, like, we already connected, and, like...
Yep. God brought you her on a silver platter.
She also isn't having sex. Different.
I'm just gonna really just start it off here. Before you got in here, I was asking Akaash about his first time, with you, not as much, but how did it go with other women? Talking about never having a blowjob. What the fuck? So, he's 34. How old are you?
Dude, I'm trying to think of all the different Gotham villains that could potentially get this information out of me. None of them could. Scarecrow, Bane, the Joker, SEAL Team 6, Jocko Willink, David Goggins. None of these high-level operators are ever hearing these words leaving my mouth. Maybe she meant it like she was popping her pussy, but only fucked in the butt. I mean, I don't know how else to read that. She said that she woke up with a sore ass.
25.
Okay. So you meet him.
Yeah.
He's never had sex.
We call that the poop hole loophole.
And he's older than you. Were you like, ew?
Yeah.
It's funny because the guy that I was kind of with right before him was also a virgin. And
Stole it from a black
Yo, she's just out here taking souls.
dude.
Fucking
What's up?
idiot.
I stole it from a black dude.
The black man was a virgin?
I know,
yeah,
right?
yeah. He was like,
So it's also funny how Akaash Singh is selectively okay with race jokes, because part of the whole gotcha moment on Flagrant was saying how Fresh and Fit have a preference for dating. They don't like to date black women for X, Y, and Z, whatever. But he'll do it in his stand-up, and the way that he just said that with the inflection, yeah, I stole her from a black dude. It's like, what is that supposed to mean? Is that supposed to make you hard? Like, this is coming from a place of insecurity, and honestly, it's pathetic.
really on some principled shit, and I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't want to lose his virginity. But when I met Akaash, I was at the point where I was ready, because I don't know if you told her, because I was.
Oh no, I didn't know you were a virgin too.
So I was a virgin too when I met him.
That's why she don't know the dick is trash.
That's why.
She don't know no better.
I do have no idea.
You gotta get him ignorant. You know what I mean?
No, so I felt like I was at a place where I was ready, and then I found out he was a virgin, and then I was like,
Yeah, is he implying that Indians are superior? I don't.
Great. Do I have to wait again? But I think we just connected very well, that it was it went without saying that we wanted to.
How did you guys meet?
Show. She had a
The
fat ass and I chased her down.
Wait, you met at one of his shows?
No, we were at the Hoboken Comedy Festival. And
The crazy age gap, the virgin, non-virgin story, the way she talks about him, bro. I feel yucky. I need to go take a shower and use Cheeky, the best soap money can buy. Link down below. Now that you're caught up to speed, let's see someone else break this down. Wannabe alpha male exposes simp comedian. Here we have the legendary clip, the gotcha moment from a couple years ago.
What I don't like, what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women.
Now, here's the thing. Regardless of what you think about Fresh and Fit, I can't imagine sitting down on a podcast and lecturing another grown man. That's not, you don't do that. Maybe I'm an old-fashioned guy, but that's just not good for business. There's no aura in that. You look like the dweeb. You can disagree with them, but the tone, the attitude, the snark. You'll see what I mean.
Period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots.
Like, Akaash is the extreme. Like, Akaash only dates brown.
Oh, okay.
Akaash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an Indian woman.
So this is like loyal through and through.
Okay. The way I look at it is, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien. Yeah. Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less, has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as fuck.
And you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akaash is married. Mark is married, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he might do that, actually.
All right, so 3 years ago, Fresh and Fit went on Flagrant, and Schultz and the whole crew, especially Akaash, called them out for some of their controversial takes and how they run their show, which obviously started a beef that reignites every now and then. And it just did recently because Myron discovered Akaash's wife is trying to be an influencer and has her own podcast, which Myron's been having a field day with because...
Imagine posting this thinking you put anyone in their place when your wife is fantasizing about having sex with other men, admits you're an ATM, tells you to shut up, and calls you stupid on the internet publicly. Clearly, your white knighting did nothing but lead to embarrassment. Holy the L. Your new name is Akaash ATM.
She's the exact kind of girl they warn guys about. And she constantly humiliates Akaash on social media. Like, people just keep finding worse and worse clips, and it's painful to watch. I mean, this girl, she's up there with Jada Pinkett Smith, which she'd probably take as a compliment.
Yeah, she's got him in a chokehold with that joint account.
How wild she is. So I just wanted to warn people before I get into this, the cringe is almost unbearable. Like, every guy watching this is going to die inside a little. So Akaash's wife, I think she's 10 years younger than him, and she's trying to be an influencer, so...
This is lethal. There is an entanglement incoming.
Oh, she doesn't make any money, but she spends his money like crazy. Most of her videos are like shopping vlogs and
Chanel, Hermes, Tiffany, Bottega, just designer bullshit.
Vacations. And when she was asked if they split finance...
Now, there's no way to tell if this is off Canal Street. Like, this could be rage bait. But at the same time, the way that she talks about him, I wouldn't doubt that it's real.
She said, his money's our money and my money's my money. Which Akaash sounds really stressed out.
Moo Moo is another really expensive luxury brand.
About. Like, she had him on their podcast, and he started flipping out about how she basically won't do anything except spend his money.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
When I say I'm tired...
Pussy isn't worth this much money. Well, that's the general consensus here. It's what you see here is a level of simping that is... preposterous.
She can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work.
Like, at what point do you feel bad? Because she doesn't feel a thing. So it almost seems like it's self-inflicted. It's completely avoidable. It's your fault, bucko. You didn't clean your room. You didn't read 12 Rules for Life. You didn't listen to my daughter, Michaela. None of that.
I'm very blessed to do what I do. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things.
I was watching the latest Philion video, and at one point he says, real ones know at kick.com/Philion, so I gave it a try, and look who I found online. Every single day of the week.
Instead, she goes...
It's not her fault, to be honest, if he's so desperate and stupid. Exactly. You can't even feel bad, because you get what you tolerate.
So am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the f*** did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday, I worked the entire, morning to night, whatever. I get a workout in because I'm trying to be less fat. And then she's like, babe, can you take out Happy? I'm so tired. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I take you to Mew Mew and you buy whatever you want. That's the bare...
This is a cry for help. This is supposed to be wholesome chungus, quirky marriage life. Nah. On the inside, help me, please!
No, I didn't buy whatever I wanted. He limited me. I am on a budget, okay?
Because you want a house.
A lot of guys need to understand that. There's succubi out here, harlots, that can see through a man's soul. They can sniff, kind of like how a snake can sense fear. They know that you're weak, and they will abuse you psychologically.
That I don't care about. A house.
In the Hamptons? Is this the Hamptons or the
Yes.
other one? The Hamptons.
And this girl's so out of control. She has hardcore feminists feeling bad for Akaash. Like in one of her most popular TikToks, she's yelling at him because she doesn't have enough room in her closet for all of her clothes and handbags. And the top comments are like, I'm sorry for that man, and I'm almost never sorry for a man.
Like, this can't even be a joke because it's too embarrassing, right? What if it's all one big bit? It seems to be harming his reputation.
And girl, please don't make me side with a man. Girl, don't make me agree with him, please.
Do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
I don't have space for. Can you guys show?
Yeah.
I don't have space.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing
What kind
that.
of space exists?
I'm not doing that. We were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akaash didn't want to do it
For
because
me,
he's too
because
cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot. Akaash, for real, I like my clothes spread out. Then, no, but like, no.
She just seems insufferable. She's just not even likable. There's no charisma.
Don't want them all on the same
She's just complaining and making him look weak.
rack.
So it's really bad, and it just keeps getting worse. You know, I'm sure people are stressed out just watching this, because also when she's not spending...
That's true. I am stressed out.
Akaash's money, she's publicly humiliating him on social media to try to make her own money and jumpstart her career. I mean, she has this dude completely wrapped around her finger because also she's the only girl he's ever
He would have been better off as a yes ma'am, happy wife, happy life kind of guy.
been with, and looks-wise is out of his league, which comes with a price, literally. So she knows she has all the leverage, and she acts like it. I mean, Akaash, he's out there working
Bro,
all
they're married.
day so he can afford her lifestyle, while she sits at home reminiscing about her time in college.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like,
I didn't hear that part. Yo, it's even fucking worse.
ugh. Sometimes it like literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners. That helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this.
And
Do you believe her?
So someone needs to take her phone away. I mean, that was brutal. I almost feel bad for Akaash, but he's probably just like, hey, at least she's doing something other than spending my money. And obviously he should have known what he was getting himself into, but he was in denial. Like, the most disturbing thing is she's obsessed with her podcast co-host.
I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad, but I don't. I'm stone cold sober, off the ice black.
Husband. It's so uncomfortable. Like, she'll talk about how attractive he is all the time, and she'll bring up his dick, and she's begging them to have an orgy with her. And she's also even like, Akaash is great.
I'll see you in Valhalla, Akaash. Yo, we got to send this guy to Dagestan, 2 to 3 years, forget. Pray to the box 5 times a day.
Everything, but I think your husband might be even better.
Honestly, this is rare. I'll come out and say this. I think Islam has its place. A total hard reset lock-in for a man. I feel like it could be useful. Totally.
Akaash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more.
Bro, she's talking about her husband. She's glazing her husband. That is lust. That is degenerate. That is adulterous.
Can I just say, like, not in a weird way, he's so good looking.
Oh, thank you. Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Rhea,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us four? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an...
We can wrap it up here, bro. I fucking hate this, but I can't look away. Yeah.
orgy.
Or it's thick. It's thick.
I'd only been down for an orgy if...
Yeah, so this is just sad to see. I mean,
Yo, she even brought up the girth. The hypothetical thickness. Oh my God.
Sounds like Akaash is a good husband. You know, he tries to do everything right. He spends all this money on her, but it's not enough, and she still feels the need to publicly humiliate him. And
she mapped out the veins and the angle of the dangle. Wallahi.
Try to hook up with her friend's husband. Like, also, they actually had their husbands on the show. And Akaash's wife, again, makes it very clear that she's really into this guy. Like, she keeps hitting on him right in front of Akaash. And the guy's wife, too. You know, her co-host, I'm sure.
Oh, that's him?
Is kind of uncomfortable about this. Like, it's just so awkward.
That's the guy with the 10-inch hammer?
There's no respect for Akaash. And he's like, yeah, I think the guy's great, too. But it's kind of annoying how great he is.
Oh! I didn't know that!
Which he's probably annoyed that his wife clearly wants to be with him. And she doesn't even try to hide it. Like, she brings up the orgy again and his dick, and then said she's really nervous about meeting his dad for some reason. I mean, she just cannot help herself. And Akaash, he just sits there and takes it. You know, I guess he's at the point where he just has to let her do whatever she wants. So
this is where I would actually encourage TRT as a protocol. You got to take roids. You got to become lethal. There's no way. There's no way.
This is just such a mess. I can't believe it's real. You know, I feel like somebody needs to step in and just be like, all right, this is too far. You guys can't be doing this podcast.
Dude, to be honest, I think I would actually transmax. I am a woman now.
Anymore. This is too much embarrassment. And of course, she's giving Myron from Fresh and Fit all the ammo in the world to go after Akaash.
Can I say this is the best husband I've ever seen? And I'm not even saying that hyperbolically. It's a little annoying. And then, like, he's just getting in better shape.
Off already.
We might have.
Oh, what are y'all doing this whole time? Drake is your Taylor Swift.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm toxic. How do you think I have to keep up with her?
No, he be saying some boss ass shit. What is the stuff he says to you that I'm just like, that's fire?
Oh, now just puts his dick out on the table.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer.
Dude, he's getting cooked in 4K Dolby Digital Atmos surround sound 3D IMAX.
I'm not gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Dog.
Wait, he used to sell like iPhones, buy iPhones and sell them.
Have you seen his Instagram thumbnail? You know I've shown that
Dude,
to
everything down to the forwards hat, the backwards hat.
multiple dudes.
Saved under his favorite.
Look at my wife's podcast partner's husband. It's crazy. Ain't that crazy? I've shown it to multiple guys.
I've also shown it to multiple people. I'm meeting Nav's dad tomorrow, and I will say I'm fucking nervous because he has the, not to be weird, but he has big dick energy, and he's obviously
based off stories.
Yeah, he's a don. Let's face it.
But thank you guys for being on the main character pod. We love you. We hate you.
I guess
we respect you.
love you, but I actually love you and want to fuck all of you.
I have to go to church. I don't even care if this is all planned. It's not a good bit. It's not funny. It's embarrassing and disrespectful.
Yeah, so hopefully Akaash can get out of this mess because it only seems to be getting worse. Like, this relationship is not good for him. But of course, I don't think he'll ever be able to leave her. And Schultz, he has to be somewhat aware of this stuff.
Like, why would you allow yourself to be a cuckold as part of a joke? Think about that for a second. Do you know how much ammo that is?
Like, he said he really wants Akaash's wife's career to blow up, so then she has all the leverage in the relationship, which would probably mean she'll leave him. I mean, she already has all the leverage, but if her career blew up, then that's probably going to happen. So maybe Schultz thinks that's the best outcome because Akaash is never going to leave her, but let me know what you guys think. And I just covered Kill Tony comedian William Montgomery completely bombed at a show recently. It was hilarious.
I guess there's some men out there that are okay with being the butt end of a cuckold joke, but I don't think they were joking. And they dragged it. He lives in the chair as we speak. It's called the Longhouse. Absolutely whipped into submission.